Hey everybody, welcome to the Julia Kamanga Show. I hope you're good. I do want to apologize if I sound a bit like kind of had a terrible day. So I do apologize. I'm going to try be as upbeat as I can, but it'll get there. Just need a...
I need a pair of new sneaks so I can kick it like a boss nigga. No days off nigga. Soul searching only missing when it's lost nigga. Right side, now you know the coast nigga. Back to back, this is what I do all day. But it beats got it sounding like a forte. Flex.
I wanted to do this video because I'm like, you know what? It's time to give back to like society. It's time to like do my charity work, okay? All my time and effort goes into profiting myself. And now I'm like, let me help other people who really wants me to help them the most. And I really feel like it's like nice guys, you know? Because like nice guys, like you're so nice that like I wanna be nice back. But yeah, so today we'll be talking about nice guys and how they're toxic. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Just because it was in the title doesn't mean you saw it coming, okay? The reason I'm doing this video is because, you know, the other day I was really thinking about this nice guy trope that niggas are trying to like get into our lives. Now, before I start this, like so you can understand, so you can categorize what the nice guy I'm talking about is, I'm going to explain to you what I mean, okay? Because a lot of us are nice people. Like, I really do think there are a lot more nice people than we think there are in the world. Just generally, like, decent human fucking beings, you know, kind of thing. If you're a nice guy, and in the sense that I'm talking about, I don't mean that you're just a nice person. No, I'm talking about the nice guy, finish last kind of nice guy. I'm talking about the nice guy who, like, you know, everyone tells you you're so nice and you're like, but why can't I get the girl or the guy or the person that I want, kind of thing. You know, that nice guy, you know, the nice, but it's mostly heterosexual men who have this issue. I haven't really met too many like, queer people who come with this thing. But I'm talking to all of you still. No, come back, I'm still talking to you. That kind of person who's like, you know, she keeps going to be with the mean guy and I just don't get why. I know I made him white. It is what it is. Yeah, and I like her, dude, and I just like she doesn't want to like me back, dude. You know, that kind of nigga. I'm talking to you. You are the nice guy I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about the ones who need to tell us constantly, telling us that you're fucking nice. Oh my god, we get it. Do you see me on my channel every day being like, I'm so nice. Oh my god, I'm such a nice girl. I'm so nice all the time. But here's why y'all are problematic. Because I think you think you're not problematic. But let me tell you why you're problematic. Because you think you're not. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. A lot of time these people like decide that they want to be considered like the nice. They've told themselves that they're the nice guy. I know in movies, they always make it a thing where like they're being told this constantly. Like all the time. Like, oh my god, you're so nice. You're so nice. You're so nice. You're so nice. You know what I mean? But in reality, they mostly gave themselves this title. Because they made themselves look at like terrible people and they're like, I'm not like him, so I by proxy must be nice because I'm not like that dick. Like, I'm gonna pick the worst person. I look at Hitler, I'm not like Hitler, so I must be nice. I'm not like black coffee, I must be nice. Yes, I said black coffee. Because now these nice guys are self-proclaimed nice guys, but aside from that, they also have this notion that because they're nice they must be rewarded for it on a constant. Now again, I'm a nice person. I don't walk around waiting for rewards because of it. And them rewards to me does not mean that I must get like a plethora of boobs in my face because I'm a nice person. No, for real. Like, you know, as I do things in life, I don't do it so that I can get rewards from it. Yes, of course it feels good. I mean, if you ever watch that episode of Friends, it's like, can you do something nice for someone without like being selfish about it? Probably not, because it's always going to give you something, but I don't think that's a bad thing. If you're a nice person and, you know, it makes you happy that you made someone else happy, that's okay. Like, it's just how life works. I like seeing smiles on people's faces, but also I don't like being indecent to people because it doesn't make sense to me. Now, of course, if you're a dick, I'll tell you off and I don't care. I come at you, bruh. I don't care. But in all honesty, I am a nice person, but I don't walk around like, so like, I helped this old lady across the road, so I really deserve dick. Because that's how you sound. You know, nice guys want rewards for the fact that they're decent, for the fact that they're not abusive, for the fact that they don't cheat on people, lie to people constantly, because everyone lies, but like, you know, when it's like a problem, neither do I. Like, really, neither do the people in this house. Probably neither does anyone in this complex really. Most people are generally okay here, except that one guy, my enemy. Why must people clap for you because you're doing what decent human beings, doing the bare minimum of humanity? Okay, it's not like you're out there trying to like save the world. You're not freaking getting polar bears out of where polar bears are not meant to be. It's not like, you know, you're transporting zoo animals to freedom. It's not like you're doing anything that adds value into the world except just not being a dick. That's why I think you're toxic. Because you're entitled. You think that the world owes you like a fucking red carpet every time you walk around because you're not a dick. Just because you're not like pushing kids over as you walk, you know, past like a park. People must clap for you and give you the most beautiful women that they know as a reward for that. Like, it don't make sense to me. It don't make dollars, okay? Like, I don't get it. Why are you making noise? Oh my god. So my computer kept interrupting me. I really don't know where I was. The point is, yeah, y'all think you deserve all these beautiful things for just being decent. And look, my advice to you is to just stop. It's actually very off-putting. You're actually not very nice at all, okay? Especially because the only reason you seem to not be a dick is because you don't want people to perceive you as a dick so you can get rewards for not being a dick. That's toxic masculinity in a fucking ribbon. I don't really understand what exactly you want to gain from being a decent person. In due time, best believe, whomever you're meant to be with will come your way. But why do you have to make it seem like it's some kind of magical thing that you're nice? Which also shows that you know that lots of men are quite dickish. You know what I mean? Like, you know that a lot of y'all are not that great. So you know, you think it's a big deal because you're so different from the majority of men and how they interact with women, right? You think that, you know, the world must bow down and kiss your feet because, and like crown you king and give you all the money in the world because, you know, you opened the door for a woman or something, or like you were a good friend and actually listened to her instead of like try to get in her pants, even though you're trying to get in her pants by listening to her. You know, I really don't like that trope. It's actually very boring. I hate it when I read it in books. I hate it when I watch it on TV. You know, it's actually just, and this is very different from like, let's say, you know, Jim and Pam in The Office, right? Because Jim liked Pam, right? Did not like Roy. Nobody did. I don't even think Pam really liked him. But, you know, he was just still a nice person. That even after he got Pam, he was still a nice person. Though he is kind of a dick to Dwight, but we move. Like, you know what I mean? In all honesty, he's just a decent person. Even when he's annoyed with like Michael, he's still quite a decent person, even though he has every right to be pissed, you know, in reality. So, and I mean, but it also helps because you can see that he's flawed, for example. I know he's just a character, but I really do think John Krasinski, can't say his name ever, I think he is kind of exactly like Jim. But that's just because I had a crush on him, but we don't talk about that. If you look at that, right, in due time, he got what he needed, and we knew they were meant to be together. That makes sense. But a lot of the time, y'all, for example, are friends with like people who you don't actually have anything in common with. She's not going to bring anything to the table for you and vice versa, for example. But you just want her because she's pretty and you think you deserve her because you've invested time into a friendship with her in hopes that it will be awarded or promoted to something new. You did not genuinely go into this relationship hoping just for a great friendship. Oh no, you were like, by proxy of being nice, I should get a reward for it, i.e. pussy. No, for real. Like, it's just weird to me because how do you actually in your mind think you're nice if the one thing you complain about is because I'm a nice guy, I never get what I want? They've even made this useless saying of nice guys finish last. I used to believe that thing to the T until I was like, no. And I know they were saying it in a sense of literally nice guys finish last because they don't talk about us. No. They're just saying that, you know, eventually you'll get the reward you need. It's just gonna take time because people like to be with fucky people, technically speaking. I know it's also broader than that, but in reality, that's how they use it a lot, especially in like movies and shit. And I know that, yeah, using movies as a reference for everything, but it's the one relatable thing we mostly have in common, right? Is that we almost all watch TV and movies. It's played so wrong because it's like, you know, this guy, he's so sweet to you. Why don't you want to date him? Well, not attracted to him. Maybe I don't really like him like that. Oh my god, I have choice. Shook, you know. Just because you're nice to me does not mean that I must date you. At all. There's so many people who've been nice to me. I ain't fucking all of them. And I don't want to. Because that doesn't make sense. And the same thing, I've been nice to people doesn't mean that I should get to fuck them too. Like, you know, it's just one of those irritating things that like started bothering me. Like, I mean, it's always bothered me, like, but it really started bothering me when I kept seeing like tweets and stuff like that. It's like, yes, there was some guy who was on some like, you know, these women like to be with these like rich guys and stuff, but they forget that these people don't treat them right? And I'm like, and then he was something about like, you know, they don't want to be with people like us who are just average and stuff or whatever. Like, I think in a better way of saying it, but he said something like that. Anyway, so then in my mind, I'm like, okay, yes, people like to be with people who treat them badly, but that's just a self-worth thing and what they think they deserve. But aside from that, why must someone be with you just because they aim to be with, let's say, someone who's financially stable, right? Maybe that's their choice. Yes, maybe they're lacking on the fact that they need someone who's also emotionally stable, but that's on them. You're still not their type. You're still not the person they're looking for. So why are you so touched that they're not trying to date you when you're not the person they want to date or have any interest in? And it's okay. Like, it doesn't matter if people don't want to fucking date you, then keep moving. There's so many people I've wanted to date who didn't want to date me, and I'm like, oh, okay, it sucks. But I'm not going to keep reminding them that you like to date bad people, what about me? Like, that's weird and that's manipulative. Really think about it if we did it in, okay, not like women don't do it too, of course, I've seen it, those pick-me's. No, let me not get into that. There are a lot of like people who do this thing of like, you know, sitting around just to say this person's treating you bad, I could do it better, I'm nice, just date me. Instead of focusing on other things. How about, man, get rich then? I don't know, get financially stable. Instead of being a bloody mediocre person. Nobody wants to date a mediocre person. No. And I know I made a video about being mediocre, but at the end of the day, you can't be here like not working on yourself, not improving yourself, not looking after your self-worth, and busy complaining because someone wants to date someone who's richer than you. Because even if you're rich, she still wouldn't date you because maybe you're not her type. Did you ever think about that though? Like, did you ever? No, you didn't, because you're not thinking. Because you think because you're a nice guy that you must get a reward. So that means you're not thinking, you're not educated, you're not educating yourself. A lot of us are just living life. And we don't even get rewarded when we're actually working hard towards things. And you want to get rewarded for being a person. Do you not think that's manipulation? Because you go to people and like, I would do better than your partner because I talk to you. I listen to you when we have conversations. I invite you places because I like your company. What? That's what friends do, dude. That's not something new. That's what your friends do. Never do these people say, we're meant to be together because I know you're looking for someone who has intellectual conversations in a particular way and has the same belief systems as you and is also like, you know, a feminist ally and also is an LGBT ally and also, you know what I mean? And it's like, and we link and we grow each other, we complement each other, but we also don't like fight each other, you know, blah, blah, blah. And also, yes, I'm your type, technically speaking. No, it's never like that. It's just like listing, oh, because that one time I cooked for you and when you were sick, I brought you tissue. Wow, you're a good friend. And then like, give me some new, dog. Give me some new. I bought you a present on your birthday. Yeah, she likes presents and you wanted to make her happy on her birthday, but you must get laid now because you must date this person. What if they don't like you, dog? What if they don't like you? I mean, come on, man. You can't just get by in life because you're nice. You don't just go to a bank and be like, hey, listen, put money in my bank account. I'm a nice guy. It don't work like that. Did you work for that money? Did you make sure you got that money? Did you ask for the money? Did you make the money happen? If not, you can't expect that money to come into your account because you're nice. Then all of us would be rich. No, for real, a lot more people would be rich than they are if it had to do with nice, and all the rich people would be broke because they're all demons. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you, dude. All I wanted to say is that nice guys, you're not nice, you're manipulative, you're annoying, and just work on yourself so you can do better and stop trying to make it seem like you're doing the world a favor by being decent. Okay? Okay, bye guys.